Hi, I'm Ariana with Fresh Pair of Eyes. How are you both?
Hey, Ariana.
Good. How are
Good.
you?
Great. So, what attracted you guys to this project to begin with?
Um, okay, you're gonna go first, me.
You do it.
Okay, it's an animated. I wanted to be an animated creature from forever, you know. Like I've always wanted to be a two-dimensional animated creature. And this was my first attempt at like getting there. And then we sing, and then we're rolling deep with the Broadway posse. Um, there were no downsides for me. And it was done during a, a lockdown where, we weren't seeing each other. So to see the sister over here last night and celebrate with the whole gang was all the things. It was really good.
Yeah, it's a win-win. There's no when it came across, the lovely inbox, I just remember saying the same thing. I've never gotten to voice an animated character. It's something that I've always wanted to do, that I've kind of put in that like manifestation station every year. So the fact that it came out, in this way, I mean, it was so secretive because, like we have all experienced, this is not, Hazbin Hotel coming out on Prime Video this January is an extension of already a massive uh I would say pilot that was done by the creator Vivienne on YouTube. And she did this over the pandemic, and it garnered so many millions and millions of views and fans that this is a piece that we've come into that people know and love already. And they have tons of opinions, and they understand, I mean, maybe not all the way because we're bringing flavor that's new, these characters. So all of that was a draw to me, plus the word antagonist and villain, if I'm being honest, Ariana.
Yeah. Speaking of you guys dreaming of being animated characters, I'm guessing at the beginning of your dreams, it wasn't that you're going to be an overlord and an angel exorcist. How did you guys kind of relate to your characters and bring this humanity to to your characters?
Well, being a human myself, I didn't know how to play a weapons overlord any other way from hell because, I might be a weapons overlord from hell, but I do have kids, and I do care about my people, like, and I love that she has a heart. Um,
There's got to
that,
be a balance. There's a balance in anything. It's sort of, um it's the old adage of, I can forgive and forget. There's always an and there's another side to an angel, exorcist. She's not nice. And there's a lot to come that is, wild and crazy and unexpected even for me. But I know coming into it, I wouldn't get to normally play something like this on stage. I wouldn't normally get to voice a character or even sing. If there were a cast album and there was an angel exorcist, I don't think it would normally get to be like a Jessica Vosk special. But now I
it
uh,
is.
hope that it is, because we just got to play in the studio. Daphne and I didn't even know that she was associated with this until recently. I think all of us kind of got the
Wait,
memo
you're in this?
inbox. Oh my god, they're doing it. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god. So we didn't get to be in the studio together, but I know that my experience with the team in studio was kind of like, hey Vosk, go for it. Let's keep it dark, weird, sassy, demonic. And for me that's like Christmas.
How would you
And
say?
a birthday.
Yeah.
How would you say it's different voicing an animated character than when you guys are in stage or in film and television? How's that approach different or similar?
Um, all the physicality, like just voice work. It feels like my whole body is channeled into the voice,
Mhm.
as the whole world is almost like with my eyes closed,
Hmm.
as opposed to theater or film where your eyes are completely open and you're doing very little, or theater when your eyes are open and you're making sure that the back row can see something subtle, say.
Yeah, I mean, to that's such a good point, because when you're on stage and you're doing live theater and you're playing a character and you're doing this for an audience in real time, I think that you are multitasking and doing a million things at once. You're making sure that you're actively listening if you're in a scene with somebody, but you're also looking at the front row because somebody's recording down there and somebody's teasing. And somebody, you've got a million things going on. And sometimes getting into the character and having to do that 8 times a week takes a different skill set than walking into a studio. You have your script in front of you, you're watching what's happening, and you really zone in on the sound of this character. And yes, you can do a million different takes, which is very different from live theater. But at the same time, it's much more streamlined, and I got to really think, and I got to sit there and dive into something where I didn't have a million other things happening all at once. So to Daphne's point of eyes closed, kind of seeing a world, inside of your head that you get to be a part of and not have to worry about, somebody with a candy wrapper in row B, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm sure in theater you're like, I didn't know Jolly Ranchers had like such a strong following. People
Exactly. Who knew?
Yeah, they do. I know. I do know.
Well, what was it like to record like the duets and stuff without the person being there? Like Daphne, I've already seen your duet with
Stephanie. What a thrill. What an absolute thrill, like to be surprised and see Stephanie do it. I didn't know that it was Stephanie. I mean, I did my job and left it alone, and then got awoke to, this is really going to happen. Let's do this. Let's show up. Between recording it and now, there was a huge gap. So learning about the incredible fan base, the incredible propulsion that's been there already is wonderful. And just rolling with the Broadway posse is like icing on the cake. For
sure. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I can't wait to talk to you more about this in future projects.
Yeah, looking forward, Ariana.
Awesome. Talk to you guys soon.
Okay, take care.